I just returned from a really amazing and relaxing vacation with my kids. It's been a long time coming that we've been able to afford to do something as nice as a cruise. And I'm really proud of myself for being able to save enough to be able to do this really nice and really awesome vacation for the three of us. My daughter is going to be a senior in high school this year, so I've kind of figured this is probably one of the last summers that she is going to be home to even do a family vacation. So this kind of felt like maybe our last chance to do something really cool together. So we went on a cruise to Mexico, and gosh, it was so nice. And of course, the kids spent a bunch of time on the ship itself, kind of doing their own thing, and that was okay. Our first port was to Cozumel, and we spent that day going to the beach. And Bradley had so much fun. He loves the water. I really think he is a beach kid all through and through, although he doesn't like when it is hot out. He's so silly. Kimberly really enjoyed the beach also. We had a great time. Neither one of them really wanted their picture taken much. And, this is how it is to be a mom. Sometimes you just got to take what you can get. But we had a good time, and the memories were priceless. And yet, I found myself on the ship spending most of my time right here on this lower deck watching the waves and the nightly sunsets. And boy, were they beautiful. I just can't even describe how relaxing and amazing and gorgeous that was, and how much it made me really appreciate the life that I live. And of course, we were on Carnival, so there's all the silly things that Carnival does with their little towel animals and things. The kids got such a kick out of all that. Our second port was in Progresso, and we got to do this amazing swim in a cenote. And let me tell you, this was the highlight of the trip for me. I just found this to be so incredibly gorgeous and beautiful and amazing. It was so, so cool. There are just no words to describe it. I'm so glad that I got one of those waterproof pouch things for my phone so that I was able to take some pictures and video while we were in the water. It was just too cool. This is inside the cenote, and man, talk about amazing. So this is actually in a cave type cenote. So there are stalactites and stalagmites, and it's 120 feet deep in some places. They do have lights down towards the bottom, but you still can't see all the way down there. Kind of creepy, kind of surreal, but man, so incredibly cool. I think the kids, this was their favorite part of the trip as well. They just loved it. I tried to minimize how much footage of them that I put in this video because they're teenagers and they like their privacy, and that's okay. And we respect that, right? Because we have to. Because if they don't have that, what do they have, right? But man, this was just the coolest experience ever. It was just so surreal in so many ways. And I can't speak highly enough of the experience. If you have the opportunity to go swim in a cenote, especially one that's in a cave, oh my gosh, you should totally take that opportunity, because boy, was it cool. That same day, we also got to visit a Mayan ruin. I believe, I can't remember the name of this ruin. That's so terrible. I'll have to go back and look. But we didn't spend a ton of time there because it was like 93 degrees the day that we did this particular excursion. It was so incredibly hot. We got to the Mayan ruins at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon in the heat of the day. But it was still super cool. But again, I found myself right back in this place when we got back on the ship. The kids both kind of did their own thing. Bradley made some friends on the ship. He did some swimming. He played Marco Polo. Kimberly also made some friends on the ship, some teenagers, and ran around with them. and everybody just kind of did what made them happy. And I think that's the best part about this whole trip, is that we all had the opportunity to do whatever we wanted that just made us happy. And let me tell you, these stunning sunsets, I don't know what else could make you happier. Talk about an awe-inspiring opportunity.